morning. It's 10 o'clock right now, and we are all set to check out from Pokhara. For Indians, one benefit is in most of the places, like for the restaurant and all, there is a phone pay app using what you can pay without any forex charges, and you can directly pay through UPI. The hotel and all, the kind of hospitality we saw here, it was really wonderful.
We are now waiting at the boarding gate. This is very small, cute little airport. Just 3 boarding gates and only one security queue. Check-in didn't take much time. There was no queue. And right now, one airline is boarding before us. As usual, our flight got delayed around 35 minutes this time. And this is a very small airport, even though it's a very brand new one, but it's a very small airport, considering very less number of people travel. And there is one snacks counter or a small coffee shop kind of thing, and that's it. Nothing much you can expect here. No airport lounges, nothing. The basic facilities are there, but that's it. So we'll wait for some time. Our boarding is at 12:30 now, and see you at Kathmandu.
It was a short but pleasant 30 minutes of flying experience. We finally landed at Tribhuvan International Airport, Kathmandu, and hopped onto a taxi. So here we reached to our hotel. It was a decent stay, I would say, with clean and budget-friendly rooms. We are very excited and ready to dive into the heart of Kathmandu's rich cultural history. We checked into the hotel and then we came to Kathmandu Durbar Square by walk. So it was less than 900 meters. And after that we had momo, like local momo here. And the momo tasted very different, like it had a gravy with it, and the taste was very different than what we get in India. So now we stopped at a local shop nearby to have some local Nepali chai. Long ago, King Pratap Malla ruled Kathmandu from the majestic Durbar Square. He merged divine power with human artistry. One night, the goddess Taleju appeared to him in a dream, commanding him to build a temple in her honor. Obeying her wish, he constructed the towering Taleju temple. One night, as he meditated in the Taleju temple, the goddess Taleju appeared before him, warning him a looming disaster that would test his kingdom's resilience. The next day, the king ordered the construction of a mystical statue of Kalbhairab, the fierce protector, and declared that whoever lied before it would meet instant doom. When a great earthquake shook the valley years later, the temples trembled but miraculously stood strong, and the people believed Bhairav had shielded them. Today, the square remains a symbol of divine power and human ingenuity. Good morning. We just had breakfast now, and now we are having some tea. And today our plan is to visit Bhaktapur and some other places like the local sightseeing. So our driver is waiting for us right now, and it's 9 o'clock. So we'll start soon. Changu Narayan Temple is located on a hilltop in the Kathmandu Valley, about 6 kilometers northeast of Bhaktapur and approximately 22 kilometers from Kathmandu city center.
We are now at Changu Narayan Temple. Just behind me, you can see the temple. It's dedicated to Lord Vishnu, and this site was renowned as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1979.
Changu Narayana Temple is believed to be the oldest Hindu temple in the Kathmandu Valley, with its origins dating back to the 4th century. The temple is home to a remarkable collection of stone inscription and the intricate carvings that provide valuable insights.
We are now at Bhaktapur Durbar Square. So this is one of the three Durbar Square that we have in entire Nepal. So there were three kings in Kathmandu, Bhaktapur and Patan, and they have three Durbar Square for three kings. They look pretty similar, slight difference of artwork that they have. And we got a ticket of 500 NPR for each person for SARC people, and for other countries it's $18, and you get a small guide also along with it. And behind me you see there is a 55 window palace. It's a special one, especially in Bhaktapur Durbar Square. Let's go and visit.
In ancient Bhaktapur, King Bhupatendra Malla commissioned a sacred bell crafted by a skillful bell maker, Ananta. When an earthquake shattered the bell, Ananta reforged it with a mystical stone blessed by the goddess Taleju, and it was hidden. Many legend says that this hidden bell still rings during the time of great danger, safeguarding the city with its divine resonance. On our way back from Bhaktapur, we also visited Surya Vinayak and Dholeshwar Mahadev Temple.
We are now at Buddhanath Stup, and this is an UNESCO World Heritage Site. It took 100 Nepali rupees per person, and this is a very important stupa here in Nepal.
The Bodhanath Stupa's architecture is deeply symbolic, representing the five essential elements of life. It's earth, water, fire, air, and space. You will notice the all-seeing eyes of the Buddha painted on all four sides of the stupa. It represents wisdom and compassion. This stupa suffered severe damage during the devastating earthquake in 2015. A very interesting thing we observed, all the pilgrims walk around the stupa clockwise, spinning prayer wheels and chanting mantras. This Bodhanath Stupa is a major pilgrimage site for Tibetan Buddhists, and this is often referred to as Mini Tibet of Nepal. We then visited Pashupatinath Temple, which is one of the holiest Hindu temples in Nepal, and this is dedicated to Lord Shiva. This temple is situated on the banks of the Bagmati River, just 5 kilometers east of Kathmandu city center.
We are at Chandragiri cable car station right now, and this is going to be probably our last stop for today. The ticket price was 1320 Nepali rupees per person for the both way, like to and fro.
Although we took the cable car ride during the evening, the journey was smooth, and as we ascended, the views of the valley slowly faded into the mist. The cable car climbed higher, and soon we were surrounded by the clouds, creating a peaceful, almost surreal atmosphere. While the evening offered a quiet and calm experience, the best time to visit is early morning, when the entire mountain range can be seen in all its glory. Atop the serene hills of Chandragiri, you will find the Hindu temple, dedicated to goddess Valeshwar.
Om Java Pushmo Shankasham Kashyapiyam Mahatati Dantwaring Sarva Pavanam Pranatashmi Divakaram.
Many people believe that the goddess Baleshwar has been protecting the people of this valley for centuries. It was very late that evening, and our guide was kind enough to bring us here in Swayambhunath Temple. This temple is also called the Monkey Temple because of the large population of monkeys that inhabit in this area. These monkeys are quite playful and curious, often seen climbing on the temple structures. The monkeys have become an integral part of the site, and their presence has earned the temples its nickname.
Good morning. Today is our last day of Kathmandu trip, as tomorrow we are traveling to Bangalore. So today we have planned to visit Patan Durbar Square. So in the morning I saw in Google there was one art wall, and once we reached there, there was literally nothing. So one learning from today that you shouldn't always be relying on Google Maps. So now we are walking through some cozy lanes of Patan, and this area looks quite backdated. So let's see what we explore today.
This is the one of the oldest and ancient city. It's like a 400, 500 years old city. Before like a 5th century.
Long ago, in the heart of Patan Durbar Square, the great Malla kings ruled over a kingdom known for its beauty and architectural marvels. The square, surrounded by majestic temples and grand palaces, was the pulse of Patan, where royal ceremonies, festivals, and vibrant markets filled the air with excitement. King Siddhinarasimha Malla, the most revered of the Malla rulers, once stood on the balcony of his palace, admiring the work of the artisans who had created the stunning wooden carvings and stone sculptures. One day, an artisan approached the king carrying a delicate sculpture of a goddess, carved with such precision that it seemed to breathe. The king, impressed by the craftsmanship, asked the artisan about the secret behind such mystery. The artisan smiled and replied, "The secret is devotion. Each stroke of the chisel is a prayer, each piece is a tribute to the divine." Inspired by this, the king ordered that a new temple be built in the square, dedicated to the goddess of wisdom, where the finest artists of the kingdom would come together to create works of divine beauty. Today, Patan Durbar Square stands as a living museum where the echoes of the past continue to resonate, and the spirit of the Malla kings lives on in the intricate details of its architecture. As centuries passed, the square remained a center of devotion and creativity, with each stone and carving telling the story of a culture that revered both art and spirituality.
We completed our trip to Patan Durbar Square, and we felt it was worth visiting that place. So we took a guide which costed us 1000 Nepali rupees, and he explained all about the places and about the arts and the facts and about the temples very nicely. And I personally felt like it's really worth to take a guide, because without that we you will not be understanding like what is the significance of each place. So we now came to Labim Mall, which is around 10 minutes walk from Patan Darbar Square. So now we wish to explore this mall and then go to Thamel for some last minute shopping. Good morning. It's 8:30 right now, and we are at Kathmandu Airport Lounge. So today we are flying to Bangalore via Delhi via Air India flight. So we just came to the airport. There was quite a bit rush today, and we passed through immigration. Immigration was very easy, like there was no questions asked. And then there are actually two lounges here in Kathmandu Airport. So we are to the one which is part of Radisson, I believe, and there is one more lounge also. So I used Diners Club, and Nandan used Priority Pass to enter the lounge. We are almost done here, and we will proceed to the boarding gate. So it was all about our experience in Nepal as well as in Kathmandu. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this breathtaking journey as much as we did. Hey, wait! This is not yet over. I was quite surprised to see the snow-capped mountains. Actually, initially we thought of taking a mountain flight in Kathmandu, but now we feel that it's worth taking the window seat from Kathmandu to Delhi, and make sure you take the right window. Now enjoy.